Welcome everyone to Make a Joyful Noise Piano Recital, a journey through movie music. My goodness, I have really had a vocal workout these last 6 months working on all of these wonderful songs with the students because I just can't help myself. I love them all and I've been singing with them in their lessons and we have just had such a great time learning this music, and I'm really looking forward to their performances today. I promise I won't sing with you today, okay? I'm going to try to contain myself. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As I call your name, we're going to go out through that curtain there. Those of you who know the drill, Maximus, you're going to lead us off. All right. Follow Maximus through the side curtains and you'll line up in the back hallway there and wait your turn as I announce you. Okay? The most important part of performing is the preparation part. So I just want to remind you about that. Take those big deep breaths before you get started. Make sure your bench is in the right place and you will have a magnificent performance. Okay? All right, here we go. Maximus Villar, Natalia Molina, Victoria Poon, Alex Giacarino, Aiden Ariola, Gavin Rosine, and Nicholas Giacarino. Okay, first on our program, to start us off with a wonderful rendition of Star Wars is Maximus Villar. That was awesome. I agree. Thank you, Maximus. All right. Next on our program is Natalia Molina to play Victor's piano solo from The Corpse Bride. amazing. That was absolutely beautiful, Natalia. Thank you so much. I'm going to be killing a little bit of time because we have to give those Group 4 students a chance to get here. One of them, I just want to let you know, is Olivia Tressler, and she is at a swim meet. Olivia goes to swim practice practically every day, I believe, and she's actually in competition for the Junior Olympics to make the team. So let's all keep rooting for her in our hearts today as we await her arrival. Maybe she'll have some good news for us. All right. Next on our program is Victoria Poon to play Beauty and the Beast. So lovely, lovely. Could you see the Beast and Beauty dancing? I sure could. My imagination was just whirling in my head. Oh. All right. Let's welcome a Siamese cat to the stage. Alex Reno is going to do the Siamese cat song from Lady and the Tramp. Next on our program is a very friendly young fellow by the name of Aiden Areola to play Casper, the Friendly Ghost. Now I have to tell a little story about Aiden. We weren't sure he was going to be able to perform today because, what was it, a couple of weeks ago that he sprained his finger or fractured his finger. And he showed up at piano lessons with his hand all wrapped up. And we said, you know what, your right hand works and my left hand works, so let's just do it together. And it went really, really well. And we thought, okay, well, I'll be your left hand and you be your right hand. And the next week he showed up to lessons, and without his hand all wrapped up, it was still broken, but he was insistent upon and determined that he was going to play his song all by himself. And sure enough, you did. Yay. All right. Next on our program is Gavin Rosine, a very bouncy little fellow, to play my new pogo stick. Gavin is learning from a method called the piano party, and some of you know that method, don't you? All right, and recognize those tunes. In the piano party, it's amazing. Through level A through D, by the time they get done with level D, they know 12 hand positions. So Gavin was demonstrating that he could play in C position and G position. You did a miraculous job of it. Good job. All right. Next on the program, get ready for a fantastic performance of Hall of the Mountain King by Nicholas Jaccarino. Nicholas has been with me since he was 4 years old. His little feet don't dangle anymore. And he's just turning into quite a pianist. Oh my goodness. He was determined to play that piece. It's a lot more advanced than the level that he's actually playing in, but he was determined to play it, and we started, I think, right after the Christmas recital, or maybe even before. Nicholas, was it before or after? I can't remember. Anyway, he's been working on that piece for 6 months, and wow, it shows, didn't it? Give him another round of applause. This is going to be done by Caitlin Quach with her friend Riley Keene. Some of you might remember Riley from our 2015 recital as our guest performer. So they're going to do Something Wild from Pete's Dragon, an arrangement by, what's her first name? Lindsay Sterling. All right, Caitlin and Riley. It is just such a blessing to see that kind of improvement over the course of a couple of years. That was truly amazing. Give them another round of applause. And boy, did I have to keep up with turning all those pages. All right. On the Spirit. Let's take a wonderful little trip into the land of Willy Wonka with Pure Imagination, performed by Christian Claudio. job, Christian. I think Willy Wonka, performed by Gene Wilder, who sadly we lost last year, is smiling down upon you right this very moment. Very good, Christian. All right. Next on our program is Sasha Peralta to perform Heathens from Suicide Squad. Sasha always comes to me with very interesting music, things that she spends a lot of time scouring YouTube for the pieces she wants to play. And sometimes I'm not too sure she's going to make it through, but she does it every single time. Great job, Sasha. All right. Next on our program is Caitlin Lopez. She's going to take us to Disneyland. It's a small world. Thank you, Caitlin. That was beautiful. We pulled up a video of It's a Small World. She has never seen it. She went to Disneyland before she can remember. She was so little, but she'd never seen It's a Small World. And there's actually a great video on YouTube of the whole ride, so you can hear all of the different countries singing in different languages. And it just brings back so many childhood memories for me, because we used to go, grew up in San Bernardino when I was a very small child, and we used to go to Disneyland, I don't know, maybe once a year. And then after I got married, we lived 20 minutes down the street just off of Catella to the west of Disneyland. And so, as you can imagine, all family and friends that came visiting, we were at Disneyland. But my favorite ride in the whole park is It's a Small World. So thank you, Caitlin, for bringing back those good memories for me. All right. Next on our program, we are going to visit the Lion King with Dominic Palazzolo to play The Lion Sleeps Tonight. That was Dominic's very first recital performance. Yay! Great job, buddy. Dominic is one of those students, he comes to his lesson and he keeps looking at the clock, looking at the clock. In the first couple of times he was doing that, I was like, well, is he in a hurry to get out of here? So I asked him, I said, why are you looking at the clock so much? He says, I don't want my lesson to end. Can I stay longer? And I just love that about him. So when he misses a lesson and he gets to stay for an hour, he is the happiest child ever. Oh. Next on our program is another wonderful, delightful girl to play I Won't Say from Hercules. Let's welcome Sydney Krebs. And that was Sydney's first recital performance. All right. For all you Harry Potter fans out there, we have a performance by Mackenzie Rankin to play Statues. Mackenzie is making her way through her Harry Potter book. When she bought that book, what was it, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, she was determined that she's going to learn every song in the book. And I think she has 3 under her belt now. Way to go, Mackenzie. Way to set goals, I like that. How many of you are Moana fans? Raise your hand. All right, you're in for a really, really big treat. Allison Kinnear is going to play, I think a favorite of all of yours and mine, How Far I'll Go from Moana. And believe it or not, she can sing just as well as she can play. Great job, Allison. All right. Next on our program to play the big black cat is Kaylin Brownback. Yay, Kaylin! Congratulations on your first recital performance. All right. This is one of my favorite pieces, The Little Mermaid. I can't tell you how many times I have seen that movie. My youngest daughter, Louisa, her middle name is Aria, and when she was very small, about 2 years old, she was convinced she was the Little Mermaid. She had watched the movie and was just absolutely in love with it and would watch it from start to finish, sometimes twice a day, and learned all of the songs, 2 years old. And one day I was telling someone her name, and she corrected me. She says, "No, Mommy, I'm Louisa Ariel." And that just kind of stuck. So anyway, she thought we had 2 Little Mermaid birthdays for her second birthday and her third birthday. And she thought a fork for a very long time was a dingle hopper. And when I took her to the pool at 2 years old to go swimming, she just leapt out of my arms and went right under the water and was swimming just like a mermaid, kicking her feet together and her arms this way. And I'm like, whoa, 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 where are you going? And she was just perfectly fine. So she swam underwater before she swam on top of the water. So this song is very, very near and dear to my heart, and it's going to be performed by a dear girl, Emmy Morgan, Part of Your World. goosebumps. That was lovely, Ellie. Thank you. All right. We're going back to Willy Wonka. I'm ready for an Oompa Loompa by Tyler Tressler. That was really fun, Tyler. Great job. All right. What's the biggest word you've ever heard? Ah, very good. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is going to be played by Miley Goldstein from Mary Poppins. Well, all I've got to say is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh. All right. Here's another treat for those Harry Potter fans out there. J.J. Rosine, who's probably the biggest Harry Potter fan I have ever met, aside from Mackenzie, of course. J.J. Rosine to play Hedwig's theme. Job. When he decided to do that piece, he brought his book, brand new book, and he says, Miss Terry, would you play it for me? I've never seen a bigger grin than on the face of JJ that first day I played that song for him. He was like, oh yeah, this song is mine. All right. Last of group 3, Orrin Herndon is going to play a wonderful arrangement of Nadia's theme from The Young and the Restless. Thank you so much, Orrin. That was just beautiful. We have another guest performer with us today. Miss Sophie Tressler, little sister of Olivia. Olivia has been working on scales and arpeggios from the Aristocats. If you haven't seen the Aristocats, it's one of the older Disney movies, but oh, it is a special, special one. So I really encourage you to pull that one out of your hat and watch it. So let's have Olivia and Sophie come do scales and arpeggios. We've all been waiting to hear, how did you do today at your tournament?
I qualified.
Oh! That is wonderful news. I made an announcement early and we were all keeping good cheering thoughts for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, isn't that a wonderful thing? Yay, Olivia, go! All right. And she qualified here too. All right. Next on our program, Sydney, are you here? All righty, we're still waiting on her. We'll give her more time. We're going to move ahead to Nora Baltera, who's going to play for us a whole new world from Aladdin. Come on out, Nora. was beautiful. All right. Next on our program is Kaylee Juson to play Reflection from Mulan. over here. You might recognize her from the back of your program. Kaylee is our newest member of the 30-second club with a time of 29.44 seconds. So congratulations, Kaylee. And I made a mistake. I have your certificate ready at home, but I'll have to give it to you next week. Okay? All right. Very good. Congratulations. That was a wonderful performance. Please take your bow. All right. Okay. And next is Kate Juson to take us back to a journey to the past from Anastasia, and it is Kate's piece that inspired the theme of our recital today. So come on up, Kate. Nicely done. Thank you so much, Kate. Sydney McPherson? Sydney McPherson in the house? You don't look like Sydney McPherson. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and continue on with Aiden Herndon to finish us off with So Long, Farewell from The Sound of Music. Come on out, Aiden. perfect end to this recital. You should be so proud of yourself, Aiden. Give him another hand. And as they're coming up, I'd just like for you to take a little look at the rest of the program. Down on the bottom, you'll see I have these books available. They're just small little activity books. They can tuck right into a little travel bag. If you're traveling this summer, you can purchase them from me at their lessons, but they come for all levels. So from everything from just learning the line and the space notes, learning the keys, to all the way learning the key signatures and time signatures, and so on. So please check those little books out. I'll have them on display at the house when you come for lessons. The other thing I want to say is students work so hard on their recital pieces, and I would just like for them to be able to share the love and the joy of music with the entire community. So if you have the opportunity to visit a senior living center or a senior citizen center, a library, take those opportunities to go and bless the residents who can't get out and about for performances, and go play your recital pieces for them. Memory care facilities are a wonderful audience as well. So I just want to congratulate all of you on your wonderful performances today. I'm so very proud of you. Please take your final bow. All right, let me jump right on in.
Right, then you'll hear 1, 2, 3. Great.
All right, you got it?
Good.
Tell us when you're done. Gavin, you clown. Oh, yes, he told me about this bow. Gavin, what is this bow called? Oh. All right. Okay, students, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'll see you at your lessons.